Guess who?
You're
Alright,
back.
guys. Hey, first off, I am back for now. First off, I want to thank everybody for their best wishes, all their good comments, and the emails.
Your thoughts and prayers.
I have been reading them, and I do appreciate it. Also, I haven't been on Facebook, obviously, for, you know, obvious reasons.
I was kind of trying to get a hold of some people. I was just kind of, when I saw a little bubble, I was clicking on it and chatting back and forth, but I don't really know what I'm doing with that either.
Yeah. So anyhow, it's been a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of medication,
a lot of medication,
pain. And I really try not
day.
to take them if I don't really need it. I try not to even mess with it.
Well, your antibiotics you have to take, and the other certain ones you have to take.
Yeah, unfortunately. Well, Jolly probably went over the whole 9 yards with you guys. The thing is we went to the hospital this week, and they said the finger looks good. As long as I don't bump it or anything like that, I should be okay with the finger. So I got to be very, very careful right now. They didn't really do anything to it other than just try to clean it up. Right now, it's got what they call hypersensitivity. It's very, very sensitive, very, very painful, and it probably would have been less painful if it would have just been,
amputated.
It would have been done and over with.
But you want to keep your finger.
Yeah. So they said it is a very common accident. Everybody keep an eye on your rings and stuff like that.
Don't wear them if you do any kind of construction stuff.
Right.
He told me not to even wear mine.
And to be honest with you, it's literally a shame, really, the accident in itself. It really was basic. I've done it a million times. Jumped down off a scissor lift that wasn't moving. I just opened the door and I jumped down.
I've done it lots of times. Scissor lift.
You know, something that simple, creating that much damage is and painful, you know. And I'm pretty tolerant of pain. She knows this. She knows this because I like to work with my hands. I like to build things. I like to fix things and all that. After all this stuff, after my 2 years of trauma, I'm going to say 2 years with this accident here.
That's crazy. All the years, nothing.
And I'm sure everybody out there that's worked with their hands had accidents, maybe hit your finger with a hammer. I've had drill bits to my finger, stuff like that. But this is like, you know, with my head accident, if you don't know what I'm talking about, go back in the video, you'll see. I think over, like, what, 2 years, it's like been, my whole entire life, I've never been in the hospital that much in 2 years with this accident and my head accident.
Those are major things.
Yeah.
I've burned my finger on the glue gun.
What is it? Am I getting too old?
It's time to relax.
Am I, you know, what's the deal?
I don't know.
So maybe it's because my brother came aboard with me 2 years ago and he's just been giving me bad luck. Anyway, just to let you know, my leech friends, that was terrible. I'm gonna try.
You love your leech friends.
I'm going to try to make it short.
Okay, go ahead.
The
Tell
leech
them
friends,
about the leeches.
Terrible. The pain from ripping all that up, terrible. What else?
I have to cut his steak and all his food.
Yeah.
And put his socks on for him.
I do get taken care of, that's for sure.
I got to do that stuff because he is not supposed to be moving this finger at all because there's still a chance he could
still lose it. Could still lose it.
It's looking good though.
It is looking good.
But you don't want to do anything like try to cut a steak and then the fork moves your finger or some craziness. So.
You know, with that hypersensitivity, you know, they were doing, put your finger up here. They were doing this to me.
Well, because they were trying to see if the blood flow was like turning white and then turning pink again.
I know,
That's what they were doing.
Terrible. It was terrible.
Every time somebody grabbed his finger to squeeze it, it's like everybody took a turn.
I was
just like,
I tried to get in my happy place, the Fort Wilderness.
Yeah.
And just try to go back there, but that doesn't work.
Not when they're squeezing on your finger.
No. And I've been without Mountain Dew.
Yeah. And I stopped soda too. I did drink a Coke.
Yeah, you did drink a Coke. I lost 7 pounds so far.
I lost 5 at the hospital.
And that's on the right track. And they checked all my blood levels. They look good. They did say I had high blood pressure, though, at first.
Yeah, but that's because of the pain you were in. Because after the surgery, you were back to normal.
Yeah.
So I think that was just the pain of the 24 hours prior to the surgery, leading up into the surgery. That's when your blood pressure was high. But if your finger's hanging off for 24 hours, your blood pressure would be high too.
I do feel like my throat's a little sore, and I don't know if it's because they ran that tube down my throat for breathing. it's like a little sore, so I might have to have that checked out. I'm not sure about that.
It might be, because they stuck that thing down while you're in surgery.
I also had a catheter. Not a good deal. I'm thankful that
you weren't awake for it.
I wasn't awake, but to go to the bathroom is another story. I can go over that type of deal. That was like razor blades.
Oof, you can go without that, huh?
And I think it had a lot to do with the antibiotics too, they said, that were through my system. But I'm just looking basically to get back.
Yeah.
You know, just get back to it, get back to work.
Thankful that you had kept your finger.
Up. Thankful that I kept my finger.
Even though I have to cut your steak and stuff.
Hey, that's good. That's real good.
This is Nurse Jolly. I should get a
normally
nurse
it's
hat.
cooking with Scott, but you've been doing a lot of cooking and stuff like that.
Yeah,
so,
because you really can't.
All right, so guys, we appreciate it, and just wanted to show our face real quick, and we need to get back to our videos for sure, and back to the fort.
Maybe we could get back to Disney. If I drive, and you stay away, and they don't bump your fingers.
And I'll just be in the background like this.
No, I'm saying I could
Can
drive.
you put a little flag in here like them visitors?
No, because it might move your finger. I could put it here on your wrist, maybe on the outside.
Yeah.
Just a little,
you can follow me around.
Like a bike flag.
Yeah.
So no, so it's a so nobody can touch it.
Oh yeah.
To keep people away.
Yeah. Wrap it in caution tape.
Yeah. Maybe we'd be able to get back to Disney and make some videos at Disney, although we can't get back to the fort quite yet.
Yeah. I feel like I can go places. I just
can't do anything once
that first week was really bad, really sore, medicated.
It's still sore, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really sore, but it's not as bad as it was. That's what I'm saying. So I'm able to like maybe get in the car and go somewhere and go do a video. You have to hold the camera and everything and do your thing.
I'll hold the camera. Well, you still got one hand.
Yep.
But if we go somewhere to eat, then...
Oh, yeah. Then I need you. All right, guys. Until the next video, I appreciate everybody's best wishes.
Thoughts and prayers.
And I'm going to close you out.
With the claw?
With the claw. See you next time.